There are so many loot puzzles to solve in Ark Raiders that give you really good loot for putting batteries in, finding buttons, and solving basically little Easter egg puzzles. The Blue Gate map has a total of 5 puzzles, and I'm going to walk you through how to do every single one of them. Let's get it. I'm going to take a little bit more time to show you the details of each puzzle and where all the items can be found, so that you won't be stuck missing one battery or missing one button using this guide. Let's get to the first puzzle. If you go to the abandoned wreckage just southeast, you're going to find this large machine, and it's going to be sparking. You're going to need 3 Ark power cells. You can either bring them in or just kill a few flying Ark and get them from them. There's one that's going to activate this fire. These little guys here. Ah! Run past. Get the second one. The third one is going to be on top. And to get up there is a little tricky. You got to jump to this location here. Like this. And then time the fire right. Get past there. Just catch on fire. Apparently that'll work too. Interact with that. And boom. You'll now be able to search it. Get your power cell back. At least one of them. It's okay. But if you do that on night modes or electromagnetic storms, the loot will be much better. Let's move on to the second one. Head over to Raiders Refuge here in the Blue Gate on the west side. And you're going to see this building here. You'll see this gate. Normally there will not be any lights on. I've already hit 1. But you'll need to press 4 different buttons. Now for the button locations, there's 20 plus locations. But the 4 buttons will be in general areas. For this first one, you can either have the button here. You can have it right here, or you can have it around the corner here. That'll be your first button. The second button will be somewhere along the edge. So you can kind of look in here, here. It can be pretty buried, and it can be a little finicky to actually press the button. It can be in there. It can be behind that metal up right there. It could be down here. You can see right there. Boop. There you go. But anywhere along these edges and all these little corners. So just make sure you check all the edges. So that's the second area location. The third one is going to be up on the roof. There's a couple ways you can get up. You can get up from the outside by climbing up. You can get up by a little building and taking the zip line, or you can just take the old ladder up. I do have the bombardier right now, which is really annoying. The third button is going to be found in the roof area. There's a location here. Typically, it's going to be somewhere in this area. You can find one right here, down underneath here, up here. I believe there's one in here. There's also one behind this drawer, which is where you can see it is for us. So we'll smack that. There can be one in this corner. There can be one in this corner. And then there can actually be one even right here, which you can grab this ledge and then jump up there. Can be one over there on the far side. And then the next location I'll show you quick before the bombardiers come back. Run over here. This location right here on the roof. And then this location right here. Let's get out of here. I'm going to take the zip line back down to get out of their way. And if you're trying to get up here, it's right here. The jumping can be a little finicky, but like this. Now, the weird thing about this one is this can be the third location or actually the fourth location. But the fourth location, for the most part, is going to be... Ow. Too far. The fourth location is typically out here. When you go into these buildings, you can find them kind of in all these little nooks and crannies out here. There's some more up in this way. You can go down here. You can get a button down spawned in here. But most typically, not always, because there's so many button locations, the fourth button is going to be all the way out into this building, which is right here.
Let's go to that location.
There can be some button spawns down here. There can be one underneath. There can be one up top like this. That's the fourth button for me. It's already been pressed. There can be one on the outside right in here. I believe right in here. Or sometimes you have to go inside this little area to get it, like that. There can also be one over here. Oh, and down here is the very last area. Way down here. There's so many button locations. I think that's just about all of them. But let me know in the comments if there are more that you're aware of. And then we'll head all the way back to go get the loot. But there's a guaranteed weapons case. Ooh! Get out. Oh, come on. So a single run, we got complex gun parts, a Volcano 1, a Renegade 2, medium gun parts, mod components, sterilized bandage. It's pretty good loot, honestly. Next puzzle is on the south side of the map in the ancient fort. You'll approach it from here and the gate will be shut on the east side. And you'll see this unit. Now this unit needs 1, 2, 3 lights in order for this door to open. So you have to find 3 different batteries, and I think there's around 9 locations. It could be more. I know of 9, but there might be more. Let me know in the comments down below if I missed any. And if you want to know where to plug the batteries in, you can literally follow the cables. So you can see that one goes up to the corner there. Should be able to grab this, right? No, too short. We can follow the cables. We have one here. And there's another cable running inside from here straight up. That will go down to there. And then the last one you can see is running all the way around. So if you don't know where to plug in the 3 batteries, you can simply just look at where the cables go to. To go through all the locations, at least that I know of, there's probably more. But let me show you. Got one here. This is right here on the west side. Next one is going to be in this little building here.
Let's go to that location.
On the south. I'm going to run the whole route so you can see exactly where it is. I know it's nice to have a picture of it, but it's really nice just to see the flow. At least for me, it just gives me spatial awareness of where it's actually at. That one's right here. Bada bing, bada bing. Right here. And you have another one that's just a little bit over, like right here. Not too far next to the car. Hello, hello. Next one is kind of in this area, not too far from this group of trees. Shebang right here.
Let's move to that location.
Then on the east, kind of north side. And here you're going to have another one up here. And then if you continue to head northeast over here, you have this location. Right here. And I believe I think it's right in this spot, right? That's the next one. Yep, there you go. Boop. So they're all pretty close, and then the furthest one's going to be a little further out.
Go to that location.
They're typically either in ruins, next to cars, etc. There's that same one we passed earlier. And then you got this one up here. Oop, right there. Last one is going to be inside the fort, and I'll show you that location. That should be all the locations. Hopefully walking it through helps. Let me know in the comments down below. Does it help when I actually physically walk through all of them? That's the way my brain works. I can look at a map and that's cool. But if I can watch you run a route, then I remember where things are. Last one's right here. Ding dong. Oh, hey, buddy. I only have the clips to show 2 of the batteries that I put in, but if you go to all 9 locations, you for sure will find all 3. Like that. Put it in. If you go in here inside. Yep, there you go. Inside. That's the tricky one. Very easy to miss that one. Oh. There we go. That's the 3rd one. And just follow that cable back to the main spot. And there you go. You get guaranteed weapons case. Can have some good stuff in here sometimes. Simple guns. Anvil 1. We'll take that right now. Ooh. Keep in mind on night raids, this loot will be even more lucrative. But there's also a higher risk of getting killed by ARC or aggressive raiders. Let's hit the final 2. The last 2 puzzles can be found on the north side here in Reinforced Reception. This is a high PvP area, so be careful. You will go to this screen right when you get down from the front entrance. It'll be white initially, but it'll eventually turn yellow, red, or blue. right there. So red. Now you can see yellow arrow there, red to the left, blue to the right. So now follow these arrows all the way back. You'll turn here, go through this room, around the corner. There's often a lot of roly-polies here and or snitches, but you can see the red ones right there. This is why I like to carry the anvil around for most rounds, because it takes out these guys easy as well as turrets. I think there's one more little crawling critter there. And go to interact with that. I've gotten a lot of epics from this. Bobcats. This run was a little dry, but you can get good loot and it's fast. Then the final one is in the same location, down the hall a bit, where you'll find this huge room. Like the other battery puzzle, you'll need to find 3 different batteries and put them in, but the easy thing about this is all 3 batteries will be in the same location, but there are actually 3 different locations those 3 batteries can spawn together. Let me show you those now. So there's battery packs here, and then the other spot it can appear is down here. There can be another battery pack. And the last one, that's the loot room to the right up there, but it's going to be in this area on that wall. But we're going to grab these. There's 3 of them. So solo, this can be pretty difficult if anybody wants to PvP you. If you make friends, do it together. But you got to carry all 3 of these down below, and hopefully nobody kills you. Most of the time what I do is when I make friends, which is pretty often, I'll get 1 or 2 people with me and we'll do it together and just split the loot. Because once you have 2 or 3 people with you, everyone suddenly becomes friendly because they don't want to get killed. I'm going to walk all the way down this way. There's always a lot of these turds. Reload. You can run. I'm running right now. It's just a faster walk when you're carrying these. Stop. There we go. I'll put 1 in here. If I can complete this safely, that would be a miracle. Got the second one here. I should be able to... Can I drop that off here? I just realized. Oh, yeah. Oh, that'd make it way faster. Go me. Look at me thinking of cool ideas. Whee. Ow. Forgot to roll. There's 2. Nice. We're going to get this to ourselves. This is a miracle. Never have I ever, man. Always a weapons crate here. Venator is actually pretty great. That is all 5 puzzles. I've gotten epic weapons, epic loot, epic heals, and so much more. Like and subscribe since you made it this far. Hit that follow if you're on TikTok or Facebook, and I will see you on the next one.